when we look at the way the podcast landscape has developed, when we look at the superpowers that podcasting has for your brand, it brings up some really unique advantages in terms of marketing and long-term relationship building with clients, customers, and the overall market. Number one is that authenticity, okay? When you hear someone's voice, when you see their face, when you can feel what they are saying, and that is in direct relation or adjacent to your brand, your authenticity goes through the roof. And authenticity is currency, just like attention is currency. When those two things come together, attention and authenticity, you will see a tick up in revenue. Absolutely you will. Podcasting is more authentic than almost any other kind of social media out there. And the types of listeners it attracts are the ones who become champions for you and your brand. The other thing that we're seeing right now that's developing, as we speak, almost in real time, is that the targeting with podcasting is getting better and better and better. You don't actually want a show that's for everyone. You want a show that is for a very specific type of audience. And now with the technology that we're seeing be developed, podcasts can do that. They're like the laser instead of the buckshot to the marketing. And I have to say this too, is that with costs across the board for business owners rising, I feel like they've been rising for years and years, is that podcasting is still a relatively cost-effective way to build that foundational marketing for your brand. It's bar none less expensive than video production. It just is. Can it go hand in hand with video production? Absolutely. It is also a different kind of burn than committing to social media. I often refer to social media as that hungry beast who just needs to be fed all the time. And the minute you stop feeding that beast, he kind of turns on you and you got to work uphill again once you go back to it. With podcasting, yes, there is an investment of time, energy, and money upfront. There absolutely is, and I won't tell you otherwise. But what you have at the end is an asset that can be leveraged over time, and eventually the cost and the investment diminishes over time. You get more return on your podcast than on any other kind of social media marketing. It's an evergreen asset. One of the goals we have at Story Studio is to work with brands to create a podcast that will be just as valuable 2 years from now as it is today. If we do that, we have achieved at least one of our goals. So in terms of cost effectiveness, podcasts are head and shoulders above because it's an initial investment that will give you a return on that asset down the line.